Hello everyone, welcome to the VentureWire. I'm Breelee Alexander.
And I'm Ralea Hanna, bringing you all the updates from the Center for Entrepreneurship here at Southern Miss.
Let's get into what's happening this month. For November, we have our annual event here, the Hatchathon.
Offered in partnership with Voxo Inc. and the USM School of Computing Sciences and Computer Engineering, Hatchathon kicks off on Wednesday, November 12th from 4 o'clock p.m. to 7 o'clock p.m. with a public expo and finale on Tuesday, November 18th from 4 o'clock p.m. to 7:15 p.m. Student teams will battle it out to prototype and pitch tech solutions for their share of $8,000 in cash prizes, plus mentorship and more.
That's very exciting. Use the QR code on the screen to register today. And even if you're not pitching and just coming to attend, make sure you register as well. Now, Riley, November's going to be busy, so where all can we catch you tabling at?
That's a great question, Bree. I'll be at the Cook Library on November 5th from 10:30 to 11:30, and then you can also find me at the Union on November 24th from 10:30 to noon. And this is a way that you can find out how to get involved at the center here.
We had an amazing crowd at our October Coffee with an Entrepreneur, featuring Doug and Susan Williams. They shared the story of their decades-long partnership in life and entrepreneurship and how purpose, creativity, and gratitude can turn inspiration into impact. A big thank you to both of them.
And don't worry if you missed this one. We've got another Coffee with an Entrepreneur coming up November 18th. This time we'll be joined by Ross Arroyo. He's a Southern Miss alumnus and a serial entrepreneur whose ventures from Aurora Div to Alumni Bot and blend technology, creativity, and a passion for solving complex problems. Mark your calendars and we hope to see you there. Bree, how was the Golf Blue event?
Well, it's tomorrow.
I don't think so, Bree. I think it's marked down for today.
I still have time to get there. Hey guys, we're at the Blue Tech networking event. We're about to go inside, get some interviews, and see what this is all about. Come on. Hi, it's so nice to meet you. I'm Breelee Alexander, and I come from the Center of Entrepreneurship in Hattiesburg, Mississippi, USM. I'd like to know, can you introduce yourself and the role you have at Golf Blue?
Sure. I'm Natalie Guess. I am the Assistant Director of Innovation and Impact. And so my role with Golf Blue is I help market all the activities that we do. I plan and put on this event, which we're having tonight, which is called the Golf Blue Blue Tech Networking Event. And those are every month on the second Wednesday of every month. And so we put those on. We try and bring people in from all over the region that are involved in the blue economy.
And can you tell us about Golf Blue and its mission, especially how it relates to the blue economy and it's important in our region?
Sure. So Golf Blue, the importance of this is that we're really bringing in academic, federal, and industry into one location to help build the regional blue economy. So everything from workforce development, anything that touches the water, providing jobs, and then just also putting everybody in the same room to build on what we have here on the Gulf, on the Mississippi Gulf Coast.
Yes, and that's all so important and so amazing. How do you see Golf Blue's work aligning with university-based entrepreneurship centers like the one at Southern Miss? And what unique roles can universities play in supporting innovation in the blue economy?
That's a good question. So for us, I would say working with the universities, we're building a workforce that these blue economy companies in the industry need. And it's not just engineers, but we also need every other part of a business. So your marketing, your accounting, your HR, all of those components come into play. But a lot of people don't realize all the different opportunities that are available on the water in the blue economy that touch the water. And so our role is to help expand those and introduce students to that workforce.
And what's the best way for students and faculty to get involved with Golf Blue, whether through internships, capstones, or just startup support?
So we have a cohort that we put on called the Golf Blue Navigator, and so we host this once a year. Companies come in, they go through this 4-month program, but we also have a non-cohort based program. So if they don't fit the curriculum or fit the Navigator platform, we can bring them in and put them through a different route. We support them, whether it's making connections, making introductions, helping them with mentoring, introducing them to possible job placements that we have other industry people that are looking for jobs. We do all of those things, and then also just trying to get students involved in terms of like the artisan program at USM, and then also just bringing them into these networking events to meet people in the industry to learn more.
Looking ahead, what's your vision for Golf Blue over the next 5 to 10 years, and how do you see collaboration with academic institutions shaping that future?
The goal I see in the next 5 to 10 years is that this becomes more of a community-driven initiative instead of a university-driven initiative. I think that if we could bring in some more blue economy investors to support some of these blue tech companies because they are so new and innovative, there's not really track records to show past companies that have proven success. But I think universities and community colleges play a huge role because they support the workforce that's going to be employing this industry in the future. And we have all the best assets here on the Mississippi Gulf Coast to make that happen.
Yes, and I'm so excited to see this grow. That's all I have for you today, but thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Oh my goodness, Bree. While you catch your breath, I had the chance to sit down with 3 amazing entrepreneurs here on campus. I had the chance to meet with Gunjan, Sugam, and Dr. Fan Zhang, who have each had an amazing entrepreneurial journey.
Hey, we're Magnolia Ed. We're an EdTech startup. We provide AI tools for university instructors. One of the tools that we provide is AI chatbot. We provide personalized AI chatbots for every classrooms that are fine-tuned on instructor provided materials. My name is Sugam Panthi. I'm the CTO and co-founder.
My name is Fan Zhang. I'm an associate professor in construction management at USM. I'm the co-founder and CEO of the company.
So my name is Gunjan. I'm from Nepal. I'm studying computer science and mathematics as a double major. I'm also in the honors college.
So our collaboration started with the last year's hackathon at the Center for Entrepreneurship. So Sugam was in the winning team. That's where we met. And then I find this brilliant young man. I have 2 research grants at that point I need people to help me with. So I recruit him to join my research group. That's how we started collaborating. We publish papers together, working on the project together, and then as he mentioned, I teach online classes with 100 students in it. So answering email becomes a really repetitive burden for me. So Sugam developed a tutor bot for my class. That's how we started with this idea of Magnolia Ed and then providing this service.
I attended a recent one at DubHacks, which is at the University of Washington. That was memorable because I got the chance to visit Seattle and met a lot of co-founders and startup people and got that inspiration that you still have the time to do something in your life. And also I worked with the team on the hackathon project. That was awesome. I try my best to be with the team in all the phases, from the planning to execution, and then even after the event. I mostly work with the back end and sometimes with the front end as well, and also try to make the pitch deck and to present. I just wanted to help assist the team as much as possible, so that is kind of all.
Well, as I mentioned, we first met from the center. So that's where everything started. And then during the process, so Sugam developed an AI tutor in spring for my spring class. And then we are both very interested in being like an entrepreneur or going into the pitch event. And then I came to the center to guide advice from Michael and James about what would be a good idea for the pitch event that's coming in May. And then I talked to Sugam which project we could really use, and then the AI tutor bot is the project we choose, and the center kind of saying that that's a good idea, give a lot of confirmation, also guidance of how to proceed. And they reviewed our pitch deck and gave a lot of good advice. So the pitch deck we use at MPI pitch event, 50% are ideas coming from James and Michael. And after that, we were picked by the Innovate Mississippi for this year's Accelerate program. And through that process, they help us a lot, but also I come to the center from time to time to ask for specific advice from Michael and James. So last week I talked to Michael about doing customer interview discovery and how to get people on board, things like that. So the center has been helping us along the way, start from the beginning until just keep on going. So I'm very grateful about the support we get and opportunity it opens to us.
I think in the Golden Idea pitch, which happened, I think, this spring semester, we won the first runner-up for Exium, that I'm one of the co-founders and the CEO. So it is a platform that it uses AI to provide you like a exam proctoring system. So just to safeguard and assist the student as well. From hackathon, I would say the first one would be team working. You got the chance to work in the team, and then accountability and responsibility, because you'll be assigned a task, and if you somehow mess up, then you should be the one accountable, and you should also be the one responsible to fix it and make the team to go in the right direction, if that makes sense. This is one of the best places for me, like from my freshman year. The best part I like is the professional staff here, Professor Wilcox, and then Michael, and then also Miss Selby. They all have a lot of experiences and expertise. And I got to know, like, I'm a computer science major and mathematics major, so I don't have like a lot of business or entrepreneur kind of knowledge, but being with them, talking to them, and then attending the events, that has really helped me to understand what the real world looks like in terms of business and all of those kind of things.
Something that I'd like to say is to my fellow students, I see a lot of students who do want to have their own startups, or maybe even work on startups. And I've received questions like how did you learn about this? Or where did you learn to start a company? How do you, the questions that I never thought about, because I just did it. And I think the best thing I can tell to them, that if you want to do something and you find the idea and you think that this is going to work, I'll just say just do it. Instead of finding ways you can do it, just do it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
My biggest takeaway from this whole journey is the people that's in the ecosystem doing entrepreneurship or helping other people to do, they are a very passionate group of people. From the Center of Entrepreneurship and in Mississippi, we met a lot of people who's just there willing to help. So I don't think there's anything in return for them, really. Our company is really first stage, really early stage startup, and 9 out of 10 startup fail. So, but they're just spending all the time they can, the resource they introduce us to. So I think it's just a very different environment and dynamic when you're working with people in entrepreneurship, and that's the group of people I want to associate with. Mm-hmm. So it's not only having your business, but I think they are helping me or shaping me to be the person I really like. Mm-hmm. So I enjoy the journey. It's challenging for sure, balancing everything, but with a Guru teammate, I think there's we can really do something great.
I think no matter what your career field is, working on project related to your career could be something that could help you, to boost and then do something not in a short term, but in a more effective way that you could have done without taking any sort of plan or something.
So Bree, have you had enough time to catch your breath?
Yes, after a long run and a quick outfit change, let's talk about the month we've had and still have ahead of us. We're excited to see all of y'all at all these events. And now that that's over, Riley, we got to talk about the serious stuff. Okay. What's your favorite Thanksgiving food?
Ooh, easy question. Potato casserole.
I'm going to have to say you're wrong. I think the correct answer is mac and cheese.
No, absolutely not.
Well, we're gonna have to debate that later. And for right now, I just want to thank y'all all for watching this month's edition of VentureWire. Make sure to follow at USM Hatchery on Instagram and Facebook.
And for more information, you can follow us on our website at usm.edu/hatchery.
See you next time. VentureWire. Nope, sorry. I'm gonna get it.
She's catching her breath. I had the